South Africa's social entrepreneurs are maverick leaders. They bring the best that business has to offer. It's focus on profitability, it's focus on accountability, and they blend that with the best that civil society brings. It's focus on social change and values. In a country like South Africa, where we grapple with such high inequality, business cannot continue to operate in isolation. So the question is, what can we learn from our social entrepreneurship leaders? These folk who manage to so beautifully blend the best of business and the best of civil society.
The lesson I've learned about leadership is that good leaders listen. They listen really well.
Have a map, that's your journey. Be clear about who you are, what makes you tick, what makes you wake up, what really inspires you, motivates you, engages you. Because that then becomes you.
One has to always have an open ground to take in what others are able to give to you. I think it's the hardest thing as a leader, because sometimes you're thinking your idea is the only idea that's going to work, but sometimes having an open mind, having that ability to listen to others and to share their stories together with your story, it makes the vision to have even a bigger impact.
High expectations, so never accepting mediocrity, pushing for something bigger. The second, I would say, is around belief. Belief that in terms of children, we believe that our children can actually achieve. It doesn't matter what background you come from. You've got to believe in the staff members, the teams that you work with, because you are pushing boundaries every single day. You are going into the unknown. You've got to believe and trust the people around you.
You know, people talk about humble leadership. The more you get into expert fields, the less you should be the leader, and really understanding what it is you do excellently as a leader and what others can do better. If you can have the humility to assess that accurately, I think that's really important for scale.
Taking into consideration people's opinions, what they think of you and your business, your chance of success, is probably very detrimental. And that ability to really push on when people didn't really believe is what defined us and made it possible.
The world evolves so quickly, you can never know it all, and listening's your best way of staying informed. And then, of course, reading widely. What's
very important is self-belief, because leadership is very lonely, it's often very daunting. You've got everyone up against you that can potentially say, you know, no, 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 and you've got to really believe in what you are saying and doing in order to be successful, because you are carrying that vision of what the company stands for.
You can stay in your own kingdom. You can create this entrepreneurial kingdom where you know better than everybody, but if you really want to do something that changes things, you're not going to be the best at everything, and to have the humility to know where you're good and know where you aren't is I think, really important.
You know, what I do, it's not a job for me, it's who I am. It engages me, motivates me, makes me cry sometimes, makes me tear my hair out. Not that there's much hair left now at 70, but, you know, it has to be woven into the fabric of your life in every single dimension.
It's very different if you're creating something that is slightly different from the norm. Then you can easily get away with, McDonald's but with fish. When you truly are creating something new, not something slightly different, you have to not really be too fazed of what people think, because everyone will think you're wrong.
We see failure as an opportunity, and we're always using a failure as that point in our life, in our operations, to look back and to see what are other factors that are contributing to failure, because the idea in itself might not be a failure.
That conviction and that obsessiveness has to be there. It's not just some kind of passion that you can go out there and get it. I don't like that word, you know. It is life. It's your life. It's who you are.
These are the leadership lessons that I learned in writing the book, The Disruptors, which profiles South Africa's myriad social entrepreneurs. But the primary message is that these leadership characteristics are essential, because doing good makes good business sense.